There is a model called Mythos, built by Anthropics, that can find a zero-day vulnerability in software infrastructure, exploit it to test the exposure, and then patch it autonomously within hours. If your board does not have a view on what that means for your organization, that is the governance gap we need to talk about today. The conversation in most boardrooms is still framed around phishing attacks, ransomware, and quarterly security reviews. That is not wrong, but it is no longer sufficient. What Mythos represents is a category shift. We have moved from human speed threats to machine speed ones. And most governance frameworks, including risk committees, cyber insurance policies, and capital allocation decisions, were not designed for this environment. Hence, three board level insights. First, this is a fiduciary matter, not just an IT one. If your board approves cybersecurity budgets based on threat models that assumed a human adversary operating at human speed, that assumption is now structurally outdated. Audit committees should be asking whether that creates a reportable gap in risk disclosure. Second, Anthropic is being responsible with Mythos. But Anthropic is not the only organization that will build something like this. Public sector banks, utilities, healthcare systems, critical infrastructure, these run on legacy technology with longer patch cycles. They will not be first in line for protection. Boards governing these institutions should be asking that question directly. Third, and this is the one I find most urgent, cybersecurity spend that is benchmarked to last year's threat landscape is not prudent. It is mispriced. And mispriced risk protection is a silent liability on your balance sheet. That is a capital allocation conversation, and it belongs in the boardroom, not just the IT committee. So the question I want to leave with every board member, every risk committee chair, every independent director watching this is a simple one. When did your board last formally review whether your cyber risk posture was built for the threat environment of today or the one from 3 years ago?